Hello everyone, it's Jack from CryptoBite with your daily bite of crypto, and today we'll be talking about how the media exactly impacts the communities of crypto and how you should be reacting or acting against or for the media. So it's really important that the media does hold a really good purpose of updating people with the latest news and so, but sometimes it might give a reverse effect where it creates fear, uncertainty, and doubt, also known as FUD. So, what's currently happening in the markets right now? Looking at the market, it is currently 313 billion market cap. In crypto world, the volume is 18 billion, so that's rising quite a bit. I think that's because the G20 summit for the financials and the top banks and some of that, I heard it went really well and there were a lot of positive outcomes from it. So people were getting out of their skeptical status of crypto. So looking at the market, we are slowly recovering. Well, in crypto, of course, slow in crypto, slow recovery towards the all-time high that we had in January, but still a long way to go nonetheless. Bitcoin at 8k, Ethereum 527. So Ethereum did tank quite a lot. I don't know about Bitcoin or Ripple or something like that, but Ethereum tanked a lot. So kind of surprised there. Nonetheless, all recovering well. A lot of greens I see. So a lot of these coins going up. And there are some still in the negative, but we should be seeing them coming on to the green side soon. So there's something that people need to realize. It's about being bullish or bearish in the markets. Now, this is really important that you have to know your time frame, right? You can't say it's going to be bullish or bearish without a time frame. Short term in crypto is very, very volatile, as you would have known if you've been in the space for at least a few months. You would have seen a lot of double digit ups and downs percent, of course. Now, that's kind of nerve wracking to see, but you got to realize this one thing. This is the Bitcoin to USD on Coinbase, one of the most popular one that people use to buy Bitcoin with fiat currency. Now, starting from around July, it's been going on an uptrend. Bitcoin's been going on a massive uptrend. That's very, very fast. And people don't see this trend line. They're just looking at what it's currently doing. It's currently going down, sure, but if you look at these markets, it's constantly going up. This is what I'm talking about. It's bullish in the long term, maybe in like a few years or so, but within a few months or few weeks or even days, some people look at days like, don't do that. You're creating FUD in yourself. Crypto is not something you should be looking into the short term unless you're trading daily, which is another problem. But if you're hodling, like most of us, then you should be looking at the long term trend of the market, and it is still very, very bullish, right? Don't look at what's happening here. Don't look at these red lines. Don't do that. Sure, if you look at here, it's on a downtrend, but if you look from all the way back here in a long scale, it's going up. So, as you would know, FUD, the media is something I want to focus on today. The media is really, really, really important to keep yourself updated, but you have to take care of a few things beforehand. So a lot of FUD is created by the media because they have so much power into, communicating and releasing news into people's head, straight there. What you see on the internet is normally by big firms like Fortune and Investopia and some stuff like that, and you see them blubbering a lot of stuff, and sometimes they create fear in people. Bitcoin ban, classic. G20 summit, that's another one. JP Morgan, all these big financial institutes, Facebook banning ads, South Korea, China banning all exchanges, such and such and such. When you have like these kind of media or people talking about it in the media about how bearish the market is, you feel a bit sad and you cry a bit inside your bed, but don't be, make your own decisions, right? But it is really important that you keep up with the latest news because you don't want to be investing in cryptocurrency scams or misleading marketing, stuff like that. It's been happening quite a lot. BitConnect, you want to be notified as soon as BitConnect made that extra scam. You want to be out of there as soon as possible, no doubt, right? So another one, Walton Chain. Oh, this was a massive fail, wasn't it? Oh my god, can't believe I won. Thank you, Walton team. But he forgot to change his Twitter account. Oh my. So one of the internal staff members got picked for one of the giveaways, and he forgot to change his account. Such an amateur mistake, but that made Walton Chain tank. Simple as that. This is how scary media is. People spread it. It spreads like virus. It spreads really, really fast. So you just got to be careful. So, FUD isn't always bad because it tells you about it, updates you. If you invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, you can't be expecting bad, good things all the time. You will get bad news about it sometimes. Sometimes you won't be getting something that you were expecting, and it might tank the prices a bit. Sure, but it is important you get yourself alerted and up to date, but do not let that create fear in you. I have to say this so many times because a lot of these markets being within these 300 to 500 billion market cap in crypto, we can't come out of that space because everyone's just scared now. They're scared. After that massive decrease in price, you know what I'm talking about. This one, when you guys saw this, you guys just lost it. Everyone lost it. Don't lose it. It happens in crypto. It happened in the past. It happened a lot of times in the past. It's just one of them. But it's going to be going up in the near future, right? Believe in the technology. Do not believe in the short term, when's my Lambo? When moon? Don't do that, You'll get one. You'll get a Lambo if you hold and if you research and keep yourself up to date and you're educated, mate. Right. So, crypto media plays a really big role. Recently, it's been a lot about G20. Facebook firstly banned some crypto ads, then followed on by Google. As you can see here, Google started banning them as well. Then you got Twitter as well. Such sadness, right? Like 3 of the biggest social media platforms that just banned cryptocurrency ads. But you need to know the motives behind this. It's not all bad things. It does not mean Google, Facebook, Twitter are anti-Bitcoin, anti-crypto. They are they're simply doing this so they can reduce the amount of cryptocurrency scams occurring in the space, and keeping it clean. Because media is straight onto crypto, everything's about crypto half the time on the media nowadays, or in the past as well, during New Year's and Christmas times. A lot of people are coming in, a lot of ICOs, scam ICOs, especially with BitConnect, just losing everything. It's worthless now, stuff like that. It really scared these platforms that they should be filtering out these bad coins. They shouldn't be allowing people to promote these scammy coins. The good coins will go up nonetheless. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need Facebook ads. Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin, they don't need Facebook ads to go up, right? They don't need Google ads. They don't need Twitter ads. They just need presence in the market, some confidence and technology, and the technology supporting the price, right? Fundamental value is what we want in the long run. And these social media ads do not add value to these big coins, established coins, right? Good coins will go up in time. The bad coins will have to do all the marketing they can just so they can get some presence in the media and play off that. But good coins don't need that. And just to add before I finish it off, some people were talking about XRP. I had some people around me. I'm one of those people that been looking at XRP for a while. I have a big stack myself. I'm not trying to be biased here, but I just want to get some facts straight. Some people think the 55 billion XRP that was locked in escrow a while ago belongs to the founder of Ripple. It doesn't. It belongs to Ripple, and that will be released into the market as time goes. Every month it does it can release up to 1 billion XRP if sold, and anything unsold will be locked back into escrow. You see, if you look here, Chris Larsen, he was the former CEO and he holds 5.19 billion XRP, 17% of the company as shareholder. That does not look like 55 billion. And the current CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, as you would know, 6.3% of the stake in Ripple, and he has some XRP tokens himself, but nowhere near 55 billion. That is ridiculous. How are people coming up with these facts? No, like lies, like making it sound like a fact. I do not know, but please, these kind of things are spread among the medias and social media platforms and the news, and people get the wrong idea, especially when they haven't heard about these coins. Let's talk about facts, shall we? Not lies, not unresearched. Make yourself sound educated, right? Don't do this to yourself. You're making a fool out of yourself when you're not doing your research, and start spreading that around with your friends. Do your research. See, I found this in 10 seconds. How hard was that? And then also, just to add on, Ripple, a lot of people still think it's centralized. If you follow some Ripple staff members on Twitter and so on, they talk about Joel Katz, David Schwartz, and stuff like that. Stephen, how do you pronounce his name? But They all talk about 2018 as the decentralization of XRP. It is currently decentralized. But what people don't get is because people think it's not as decentralized or is centralized because Ripple kind of chooses their validators. Now, that's for security reasons. Validators are really important. There is a certain limit on how free, how easy it should be to become a validator, but I do respect their choices on this, and I think it's really important. So yeah, make yourself useful and educate yourself before you start talking with other people. What you say to new people to the space, it affects a lot of it. It's like it spreads like a virus, as I said before. You got to be careful with your words, and the media should be as well. It's sad that the media is not half the time, but we can't do anything about that. The only thing is to research and know the facts. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think about this video and any points you want to discuss below. Share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more updates in the future. It was Jack. I'll catch you later. See ya.